Okay. You were almost at, sorry. You were almost at 10 minutes, by the way.
Okay. The one thing that people don't understand about when you're 71 years old, you stop apologizing. And I can go to anywhere. I can sit on a bus bench, a park bench, and if somebody my age or younger is sitting next to me, I can talk. I always talk to people. That's the way I was brought up. And we're always respectful. If you'll notice that people of my age branch, particularly from this area, we always yes sir, no sir. Even if the person is a little younger, a little older, whatever, we always pay that respect to people. And I have to give the younger people that I'm around a lot of credit because they do the same to me. You know, I think our children and our society wants discipline. I don't think they want to run wild. But since no one cares, they pull some of these stunts just to get the attention. I know that when I was in school, until I dropped out, that I used a lot of profanity. And it was my defense. As long as I used profanity and stuff like this every time I turned around, then people would see me as a bad person. Not an ignorant person, just a stupid person. In reality, I was ignorant. I didn't have a vocabulary. I still don't have a great vocabulary. And so I used that as my defense. I'd rather find somebody who hated me for being a bigot or male chauvinist pig than knowing that I am a person that has such close ties to God, but they would always say that there's no way in the world. I'm going to tell you one story, then I'm going to end this. And that's when I was working in civil service. I had a young man that worked for me, and I kind of inherited him, and he was kind of shy and wasn't very aggressive, and I worked with him and finally got him promoted, and he was really happy about it. He came into my office one day and he said, Ben, can I talk to you? And I said, sure, because I always saw him with his Bible and everything else. I knew he was very religious. He said, I just want to thank you for all the help you've given me in my career. I couldn't have done it without you. I said, well, you're more than welcome. He said, you know, you're the type of boss I really like. But he says, you're not the kind of person I'd want around my family. He says, I think you understand why. And of course, that just tore me up inside. But I said, yeah, I understand. And I did. But a few months later, he became sick. He had a blood disorder, and he eventually was hospitalized and wasn't going to probably ever come out. And people kept saying, Ben, if you want to go see him, let's go see him now. And of course I did. And some people made comments, but you know, that was very disrespectful that you didn't do it. I didn't go see him out of respect because he didn't want me to be around his family. He thought I was a bad influence, and so I just didn't go. And the same thing has happened to several incidents in my family too. I don't push myself on people. People think I'm rude and crude, and that's an insult to them, then I stay away from them. And I think our society needs to accept people for what they are, learn their names instead of their races, and stop being such bigots. Thank you.